What's O'Doyle rules? Yo 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 yo. In the house. It's early Saturday in the AM. Waver, you're coming in a little hot. O'Doyle rules just said hello. So be cool, Waver. Be cool. Waver's in the house. Earl Skakel. We're just chilling right now. I know it is kind of early for me. Yeah, the trolls be trolling, that's for sure, but O'Doyle Rules is not a troll. O'Doyle Rules is a soldier in the Earl Army, so be cool, be cool. And welcome aboard the Earl world. We're just a friendly channel in here. No drama. You know, we're cool. And I see the trolls are up early as well. So, welcome aboard. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you're going to come in and, well, I don't know about that, Ray. My favorite wrestler of all time, probably Ric Flair. That's why it was so neat that I got to do his roast. It was pretty cool. Lois is upstairs sleeping. So she's doing pretty good, Kevin. Thank you very much. Kamala was great. Thank you very much. Speaking of Kamala, fuck yeah. Here he is. By the way, rest in peace to New York Rangers beat writer Larry Brooks, one of the great beat writers of hockey. So thank you, cool dude. I appreciate that. I do have a deep voice, especially in the morning. So I appreciate the compliment. It's funny, you guys think the Hulk is Mark Ruffalo. To me, the Hulk will always be Lou Ferrigno. But, yo, good for you. High five, protege. You deserve a break today. I couldn't sleep. I think the rain woke me up. So, here I am. I'll probably go to sleep after this stream. And, have a spot tonight at the Comedy Store, 12 o'clock. Come on down. Well, Bill Bixby is the Hulk, but no, I take that back. Bill Bixby is David Banner. Lou Ferrigno is the Hulk. I don't know who that is. I'm just going to assume you're insulting me. But that's all right. It's all good. I don't take offense to the insults. Ooh. Excuse me. Keep in mind, it is very early in the morning for me, so I probably will yawn a little more. I do apologize for that. Just know that you guys are not bothering me. I'm just, a little tired because it is early in the morning. Yes. Right, DJ, we don't do that kind of humor in here, so you're gonna have to, we'll send you to like Pat Dixon's stream. You seem a little more his speed. But thank you for coming into the stream, and I hope that you enjoy my stream. But yeah, we don't do the poo poo humor in here. Thank you very much, though. Yes, scat is out. Yeah, be cool. Everyone, be cool. I mean, this is a friendly. This is a hang. We're not doing dirty jokes or whatever in here. I mean, we don't have a lot of views right now. That's for sure. JC, good morning. But I knew that the stream would not be a ratings bonanza. But here we are. It is hard to be cool these days. That's for sure. But you can be cool. You just got to stay loose, relax. This is a stream where there's no drama. Yes, please hit the like button. Hit the subscription button. Watch the videos. Yeah, every now and then a super chat's awesome, but not required. I don't grift for money on here. We are a small, friendly stream. And, we talk comedy. I mean, the last stream we did was talking about the William Montgomery bombing video. It was even worse than I thought. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Waver. Waver, send that guy to NLO stream. I have a feeling, that guy was not going to be cool. Andrew Jacobs, yo, 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 what up, what up? Well, I am tired. The rain woke me up, so this might not be a terribly long stream, but it will be a stream nonetheless. And I hope that you guys have a good Saturday morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Or for my Australian freaks, it would be almost Sunday morning already. So I will go to sleep sooner than later. Let's aim for about a half-hour stream. Streaming makes me tired, to be honest with you, which is why I do them sometimes. It's hard to just hit record and talk for 30 to 40 minutes on your own. Rare that I snipe someone's channel. I mean, last night I had so many people asking me about the William Montgomery bombing at the Austin Festival that I had to watch it. So I thought, well, why not watch it in the stream? So, that will be a rare thing I do here. But every now and then, when we have a controversial subject come up in the world of stand-up comedy, we'll cover it. Yeah, if I fire up those Deepak Chopra tunes, I'll go to sleep. So, but let's see. Let's see what we can come up with here. We'll go off the red. Let's go to new tab. I give the fans what they want. I give the fans what they want. You know, I tell you, I'm really into this new WCW channel. WCW, they're doing like a Clash of Champions marathon. There were some awesome matches there, but Giant Gonzalez, holy fuck, that guy was a big guy, a legit 7'7", 400 pounds, and he didn't even look that heavy, to be honest with you. But that's back when, whew, WCW was fucking spectacular. Alright. I don't know. I haven't seen John Little in a minute. Yeah, that's a fact, JJ. Yeah, get that breakfast, baby. No, I'm not Stone Nuclear Shadow. It's just it's 7:30 in the morning where I'm at. You know, every now and then I like to just stream at a random time. Well, I mean, sweaty socks. What do you want me to do about that? It's a little too early for Cobra. Jordan Days with Jordan the Lion, the preeminent travel channel, travel vlog. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I can't sleep, I put on those tracks. Yeah, for us, we're not that deep of a channel in here. What up, Blue Velvet? Looking like a hench Elvis Costello. I can't even argue that. Yeah, I don't watch UFC anymore. I'm a hockey guy. I'm looking forward to the Kings and the Ottawa Senators at 4 p.m. my time. But, you know, I used to be really into the UFC, and I only really watched the heavyweights in boxing. Yeah, Buddy Holly, Elvis Costello, you know, a little bit of Rivers Cuomo, you know, a long time ago. What up, Jenna? When I was at a No Doubt concert, I had a bunch of 15-year-old girls chasing me around because they thought I was Rivers Cuomo from Weezer. And unlike most of my stand-up comedy comrades, I declined their offers of kissy kiss. Yes, for us, that would be correct. This is not a channel where we discuss quantum physics. I'd rather discuss William Montgomery than quantum physics. Quantum physics. Jenna 777 in the house. The mod with the bod. So we got some old schoolers in here. I appreciate, no, William ain't too much. That was one of the worst comedy sets I've ever seen. I've heard of the Descendants. Andrew, never really listened to them. You know me, you know the shit I like to listen to. Poison, Rat, Cinderella, Dawkins, Quiet Riot, Kiss, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper, stuff like that. Interesting, JJ, interesting. I can barely find a girl for me. I just saw Judas Priest with Alice Cooper. It was great. I mean, I don't think it's all lefty loonies. Go to Austin. It's all righty, tighty righties. Don't worry where I'm from. I'm not giving out any personal info on me, man. If you know, you know. People doxing me, fuck that. I'm from parts unknown. Don't worry about where I'm from. None your business. You know, what the hell does it matter where I'm from? Yeah, humans are humans. I love Death, the band. I mean, I like the poppier metal. You know, Poison and Rat, you know, bands like that. Kiss in the 80s. Yeah, there's a lot of division in this world. I don't know who Sunshine is, Guy. Well, your uncle must be a good-looking guy, Harbor. I mean, I'm assuming you like what your uncle looks like. You know. And no, I'm not John Cena. You know, I get John Cena a lot. I don't see it. I mean, I don't see John Cena. But, you know, what do I know? Yeah, Black Sabbath was too dark for me. Cena sucks. Um, you know, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, I respect his longevity. Actually, I've never had a drug in my life, so you see a stoner, but I am not a stoner. I'm just a happy-go-lucky, unknown stand-up comic from Los Angeles, California. Well, I don't know if I'd say Roman Reigns sucks, but smoke weed every day. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's funny, I used to date one of the managers from Motorhead, so I kind of got into that kind of music, but it was just a little too heavy for me. You know, I actually had Lemmy in my car many a time, so all hail Lemmy Kilmister. Rest in peace, bud. So, but they were a little too heavy for me. Very loud, too. Well, I took Lemmy to my dentist many a time. And I've been in Lemmy's apartment many a time. So, yes, I did interact with the great Lemmy. He was an awesome guy. JC, yeah, Lemmy did do, he had a lot of porn connections. Yes, R.I.P. Lemmy. You know, the last time I saw him, not a pleasurable experience. I saw him at Sunset Oil, which is a gas station on Sunset in San Vicente, which is no surprise because he lived one block below that gas station. And he was so frail and out of it. I'll never forget, I can see him looking at me right now. He looked at me like he kind of knew me. And then I just said, "Hey, Lem," and I walked by. That's not the Lemmy I wanted to remember. John Doe, I'm sorry, John Doe, my bad. We don't do the all caps in here, baby doll. Thank you, Unique Avengers. Welcome aboard. You know, we're a cool channel here if you give us a shot. I hope so, JJ. I hope you're right. I need the help. Yeah, I mean, Lemmy was the type that would do stuff like that. Terry Funk, I was just watching a match between him and Ric Flair. It was an I Quit match. If you go on the WCW channel right now, they're replaying all the Clash of Champions, and it's so good. Like, I really forgot how good that era of WCW was. Just Mr. Hughes, if you remember him. I hope, JJ. I need the fucking help, to be honest with you. I don't know if I could keep doing streams with just 17 people in them, but you know what? I'm a fucking soldier. So, I hope so, Jenna. The realest celebrity you know, not necessarily nicest, but realest. Steph Tolov, actually. I don't know if she's considered a celebrity more or less, but here's a girl who goes on, I think it was Santino's podcast, talks about not really liking the Joe Rogan crowd, knowing that that's probably going to blow back on her at some point, which it did, and she still said it. I can respect that. Yeah, Ken Mosca, what up, baby? Always a pleasure. Steelers, Bengals tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Rangers are kind of playing a little better, so I'm glad for you. I don't think Joe Rogan is gay, but do you watch Kill Tony? I do not. I was on Kill Tony 6 times. I don't need to watch it. And I don't like what the show's become. Kill Tony has basically become this generation's The Gong Show, so I'm good on that. I liked it a lot better with the times I did it at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room when it was half empty, but it was just like, it was raw, it was gritty. Now it's just a bunch of characters, and any show that makes William Montgomery a star, no thank you. Joe Rogan isn't funny. He's got to be a little funny, dude. I understand you may not like him, but he's got a fan base that thinks he's hilarious. All right, Justin. I don't know what to say to that, Justin, but same goes for William. I just don't find him funny. I just don't. It's maybe funny for like 2 minutes, and then you're like, okay. Well, the panel's good because it's like Ian Bagg, Brian Holtzman, Rick Ingraham, Jeff Dye. Obviously funny headlining comics, but nowadays, and there's some funny people. Cam Patterson's on SNL now, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not for me. But I'm not the audience for it anyway, so. I did like Rogan's podcast when he would just have on funny people like Ari and Bert and some of the people who weren't even with Tony, like but I hope to be on it one day, but if I'm not, I'm not. Joe Rogan talks shit. Well, when you're like a 10th degree black belt, you can talk shit. I can't talk shit. I'm not a 10th degree black belt. So, yeah, but I like any early, but early Kiss was awesome. They were fucking hungry. Guns N' Roses early, you could feel the hunger and appetite for destruction. Early Cars, early Boston, early Rat, and then as soon as you make money and start getting successful, you try less. Well, yeah, but that's, he's got millions of fans. I don't think you can fool that many people. I think anything in its infancy is better than when you pop. Roast Battle. I mean, I was on Roast Battle from day one. It was fucking awesome before Jeff got there. It's just a bunch of unknown comics filling the belly room, and it was just hunger. You could walk in that room and you could feel all of us, myself included, we were just hungry for success. And then Jeff came on, and might have been fun because he did bring some celebrities up there like Chappelle, but it just changed, and not for the better, in my opinion. Yeah, that was a good interview. Yeah, I mean, but that's anyone, a band, a comic. You look at, like, I love Dennis Miller's first album. It's so funny. And then he got too far into politics, and I don't want to hear your political take, bro. Now, it's his right to do whatever he wants to talk about, but, if I want to watch a political take, I'll turn on Fox or something, CNN. Hey, I mean, I asked my Mexican waiter last night for ice in my water, and I never saw him again. Hey, that's a Skakel classic. That joke. Earl Skakel. I originally planned just to do a half hour, but I'm feeling it. We'll go a few more minutes. We'll work on a few new jokes tonight for the Comedy Store. I'll play it by ear and see what happens, And I'll watch the King game at 4 p.m. and I'll go work out before that, and I'll try and write some jokes. You gotta always be writing in comedy. There's always room for improvement, no matter who you are. You can always get better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the last stream, the analysis of William Montgomery bombing. Maybe we'll do more analysis of comedy videos. Big Earl. Big Earl's my nickname. Yeah, I mean, right now it's raining. We've had torrential rainstorms the last 2 days, and they're supposed to last till Tuesday. So, and I feel bad because in my ball hockey league, where the rink is outdoors, they had a special tournament this weekend that was supposed to start last night. A couple teams from Canada came down, Frisco, San Diego, New York, and unless they found an indoor rink, that will not be played. I mean, Daddy Man's a good nickname. I mean, Big E-Train, Zaddy Man. Yeah, I mean, I really love talking comedy. And it's something I didn't talk about in the stream because it didn't hit me till I was at the gym. I'll give Montgomery a little bit of leeway from the standpoint of, I don't know how the comic before him did. Did the comic kill and William just couldn't follow the person? Did the comic bomb and so the crowd was angry from the hop? Did the MC give him a shitty introduction? There's a lot of variables that go into a bad set. It's not just the present comic on stage. I can't tell you how many times I've had a tough set because the comic before me bombed or gave me a shitty intro or both. Yeah, I mean, I was watching, who was it, Terry Funk and Ric Flair in Clash of the Champions. They're fucking hitting each other, man. I mean, it was basically real wrestling. And then there was a match, the Steiners against the Nasty Boys. They were going hard, man. And Steve Williams against some jobber. Steve Williams was a legit football player from Oklahoma. He was fucking beating the shit out of this guy. Yeah, I can't stand David Lucas, so I don't need to watch it. I know of Elephant Graveyard, that's for sure. Chevy Chase, yes. Is the blade different in ball hockey? No, I use an ice hockey stick. Um, so no, I think he was talking to blade, the stick blade, or were you talking to roller blade? Yeah, we run on feet, and let me tell you, when I tell people that, they're like, "Well, you can't skate." No, I can skate, but it's more. I mean, I've torn my ACL playing ball hockey. It's a serious league. There's fights and stuff, and we have semi-pro ice hockey players playing with us. We've had pro players play with us. Mitch Callahan of the Detroit Red Wings and Edmonton Oilers. So it's no joke. Yeah, I mean, I use a hockey stick. You can go online at like prostockhockey.com and yeah, they have $300 sticks, but they also have $100 sticks of players who aren't in the league anymore. Right now, my favorite stick I'm using, I get some real blasters with it, is a Cal Foot CCM Ribcore stick. I think Cal's out of the league, so his blade is just something I really, really like. I mean, I play mostly forward. I can play. Sometimes they put me on the point on the power play because of my shot, but I don't feel comfortable back there because I'm essentially running on one leg. I have a repaired torn ACL on my right leg, so I don't feel comfortable. So. Well, thank you, Andrew Jacobs. Thank you very much. No, it's a little more involved in floor hockey and grammar school. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Hold on, let's put this on pause. Let's see what match, because the WCW channel is, it's just like on loop. So they are. Let's see what match is right now. I mean, it's really amazing to watch some of these old school matches. All right, so Clash of Champions watch party right now. I don't want to show you this because I don't want the channel to get dinged. So right now we've got, it looks like Bobby Eaton against, I don't know who that is. I don't want to show you guys. Chip, something Chip. Big boy. Nick Patrick is the ref. I think that's beautiful, Bobby Eaton. Yeah, I mean, you have to run. Like in hockey, if you're a good skater, you can you can maneuver ahead of people. But in hockey, you got to run. In ball hockey. Yeah, I mean, hockey is my main area of expertise. What are your thoughts on the Riyadh Comedy Festival? I mean, I would never go. And it's very strange that, oh shit, Lois is up. It's very strange that Bill Burr would go. I mean, he can't need the fucking money. Oh, there's Lois. Lois be chilling right now. So when Lois is up this early, that means she got to go to the bathroom. So let's do this. I wear leg pads because. Come on, let's go. Lois is a little slow in the mornings, so I gotta help her. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I wear a helmet, and come on, Lois. And now it's raining, Lois. Come on. And she knows it too. She hates the water. Well, and you say that about the cup. I mean, I don't wear a cup, but you know, there was a guy who lost a testicle playing because he got hit in the balls so hard with the ball that, you know, basically his testicle exploded. I mean, like I said, you can get fucking hurt out there. Like, I tore an ACL. All right, we're not gonna. Lois going pee-pee right now. See, isn't she good? I mean, for an older dog, she holds it in like she knows not to go in the house. Okay, Lois. She wants to, let's go back inside, man. She not feeling that. See, it's raining. Not great weather today. And it's gonna rain even harder. Let's see here, door pin. Okay, come on, bud. Whew, it's cold out here. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Let me give Lois a little breakfast. That's her big bag of food. We are back to see, now we've got this looks man, I love fucking WCW back in the day. All right, let's wipe off my screen now. Oh, there's my friend Medusa. She looks pretty good there. Sting. Hold on here. I'll turn on the volume, but I can't show it.
Well, has it been Medusa sending these mysterious gift boxes? He certainly has things attention and...
Sorry, guys. Sting and Medusa, man. There we go. WCW was out of control. Sting all oiled up. Uh-oh.
Lex Luger just clipped Sting. Right in the left knee. The one he had reconstructive surgery on. It's been Lex Luger.
And so we got Luger and Sting.
Luger. What a dastardly attack.
Yes, thank you, JC.
He's been the world's heavyweight champion. Lex Luger all alone.
I mean, I haven't had cereal in quite a long time.
That chariot. It clipped Sting from behind.
I mean,
But I think the damage has been done.
oh, thank you, Earl.
Medusa was on it.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. I mean, that's how tired I am. I just thank myself. Yeah, I mean, you know, Diamond Stud versus the Z-Man. I love it. Yeah, I mean, you know, Lois is, you know, she's my girl. So, yeah, I mean, Sting was, he pretty much had to run as three different characters. Surfer Sting, the Crow, and the NWO Sting. No, we didn't really get that on TV. I mean, my favorite cereal. I mean, like I said, I haven't had cereal in fuck, I can't remember. It's got to be 15 years. But I liked Lucky Charms. I liked was it Cocoa? No, not Cocoa Puffs. It was a cereal that kind of looked like corn puffs. I think it was. I had Cheerios quite a bit. Count Chocula, that was a bop. What else did I have? I can't really remember, but I ate a lot of cereal, cornflakes. And man, did I put a lot of sugar on cornflakes. That probably took out any nutritional value, but yeah, maybe it was sugar puffs. Something puffs. They look like I'm trying to think of that. Corn puffs, I think it was. Captain Crunch was a bop. So, I'm trying to think other. There was Count Chocula, and there's another sister cereal to that, Frankenberry or something. Frosted Flakes was great. I put sugar on top of that. Honeycombs, I never really dug. Yeah, I mean, it's scary how much sugar I inhaled as a kid. I mean, I would literally get. It's okay, Lois. A big bowl of whatever cereal, and then at least 2 tablespoons of sugar. I mean, I was out of control. I'm really amazed I still have teeth, given. Fruity Pebbles was good too, but there was Frankenberry. I think it was like a counter or a sister cereal to Count Chocula. So I know. I was just telling someone that the other day. I look like Hank Hill. I mean that's probably an insult, but it's true, DJ Paul. So I can't really argue that. I didn't like grape nuts. That had no taste at all, and pure fiber too. Jeez. No. I mean, Hank Hill's not exactly a good-looking guy, but I do look like him, so I can't really. Buckwheats wasn't bad. I mean, so many cereals. I'm trying to think what else. Cornflakes was good though. 2 tablespoons of sugar and that was like cocaine. I'm trying to think. Rice Krispies, yeah, that was good. I mean, so many cereals as a kid, and trust me, I tried them all. Earl Skakel in the house. I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight, 12 o'clock. If you're in Los Angeles, come on down, I'll take care of you, make sure you are well treated at the Comedy Store. And if I'm ever on the road and in your city, I'll get you on the guest list. I mean, I don't do a lot of road gigs typically. But, who knows what the upcoming new year will bring. Could be in New York, could be who knows where, who knows. I'm trying to think of it. Now you guys have me going down the rabbit hole of cereals. Fruit Loops. The best part of Fruit Loops was finishing all the Fruit Loops And if you had any milk left, it was like, I guess the sugar or the whatever from the Fruit Loops would go to the bottom of the bowl. So you had like a little, like almost like a smoothie at the bottom. Come to Annapolis. I mean, it's got to make sense for me, to do the road. And what I mean by that, financially. I mean, I make a very good living doing voiceover work. So for me to get on a plane and whatnot, it's got to really pay well. And yeah, I mean, Minneapolis has the House of Comedy. I've played their Edmonton and Scottsdale, Arizona clubs. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not as well known as Norton, but you get on Gutfeld a few times, I could play that place. I want to go back to New York because I love New York. It's a nighttime city. So I hope to do that at some point. See you later, Jenna. Get that yoga on. So, I was going to take a 10:30 class today. I'm too tired. I had a late night last night, so yeah. I just talked to Rick Bronson last week. We were on the roast of Shane Doan in Scottsdale at his Scottsdale club. I mean, I'm just not big enough to play like those big Vegas casinos, but who knows? Who knows? We'll go about another 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. We'll do a nice hour stream for you kids. I appreciate you tuning in early. It's 8:10 in the morning here in Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean, well, I am old, but I love doing yoga. I'm not very good at it. I've never really been this bad at something this long. I mean, with hockey, I kind of picked it up pretty fast. I had a very hard shot from the beginning. Golf, I didn't have a great swing, but I made it work. Yoga's brutal, man. I mean, I've been doing it for 7 years, and I'm relatively I mean, I can touch maybe if I'm really feeling it, I can have my finger pads on the floor. So I don't know who that is, Jeff, to be honest with you. A pit bull does yoga. Lois, she's in good shape. She does a little downward dog every now and then. I mean, she's already tiny, so she's in the forward fold position. What up, SCBID show? In the house, baby. We got about another 10 minutes, SC. We'll probably stream a little later, maybe after the King game, before my Comedy Store set. The rain and Lois woke me up, so we're just doing a little baby stream. No, you may not use me as your profile picture. What was your question from yesterday, SC? I don't remember, to be completely honest with you. I am up at 8:11 in the morning, the ungodly hour of 8:11 in the morning. But I aim to please, and I know you're an Earl soldier. So, and Lois is having a rough morning, but she's all right. I don't know what your question was, Ace. I don't remember a question from 10 minutes ago. Oh, I thought I did answer that. I don't know. You'd have to ask Joe, to be honest with you. I don't know what is in Joe's head. I mean, I think, D'Elia's case was just much bigger than Callan. I mean, D'Elia at the time was a much bigger comic than Callan. I don't know. I mean, not many people publicly align themselves with D'Elia. I mean, Callan, I think, I don't know, maybe made more of an effort to get back into people's graces where I don't think Chris did. So that's. I think they also have the working out thing. I mean, I think Callan does some form of martial arts, whereas D'Elia's martial arts were, with girls. So, well, you will, Jeff. Just keep at it, baby. Keep at it. Can you speak on Callan and Fiona Apple? I don't really follow anything Brian Callan does, so I can't speak on it. I know his main accuser, and let's just say I find her credible. So I don't really care what Brian Callan is doing. Yeah, I mean, I think D'Elia kind of came on out of nowhere. I mean, I remember doing open mics with him in like 2007. I don't know. I mean, you're probably right. I think you answered your own question, to be honest with you. Probably better friends, and it's a hill he wants to, die on versus, D'Elia. I think, D'Elia's dad is like a junior Dick Wolf. So I think Joe, I'm guessing, probably thinks, Chris doesn't need my help. He's already got his dad's help. Well, I mean, it's like, but that happens all the time in comedy. I mean, look at in LA comedy, Jeff Ross works more than ever. He was literally accused of the same thing D'Elia was. So how does one work and the other doesn't? Now, Chris, I think, does theaters from time to time. So it's not like he's not working. They're just not publicized. I know he plays at the Laugh Factory on the DL. They don't put his name on the marquee, but he plays there. Who's the comedian you like to follow on stage? I mean, I love following Steph Tolev because it's just such a different dynamic. She's talking about her pussy and all that, and then I come on stage and I look like the guys that she's talking about fucking. I love following Tripoli because Tripoli says all this weird shit. So then I go on stage and fuck, I probably seem halfway normal to these people. Other people I like to follow, George Perez. Because George Perez always does a great intro on me. And, that's key. When you're following someone who's killing, you live or die on the intro they give you. I had to follow Holtzman once in the original room. It's as weird as you'd think it would be, but it's almost, it's pretty fun to follow him because it's almost like following Tripoli, where Tripoli's talking about fucking Trump in the ass, and Holtzman's talking about weather girls being whores, and he wants to see their pussy. Hey, give it up for Earl Skakel. He's next. I mean, I've had to follow Joey Diaz. That was rough, but I survived. I've had to follow Dave Chappelle, and you think, wow, this is the greatest comic of all time. And I had to follow him, and the main room was packed that night, 400 plus people. And, my first joke killed, and then I had them in the palm of my hand. So a lot of people followed Robin Williams. So, I mean, I know a lot of comics didn't want to go on when Robin Williams was there because he stole jokes. And he was open about it. I mean, he would literally walk by a comic after watching them going, yeah, I think I'm going to take that, man. That's a good joke. And what could you do? What up, DJ? What up? Yo, 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 yo. We'll go about another 5 minutes, kids. We've hit a nice, tight hour stream. You know, I like to keep you guys wanting more. I don't grift for money, honey. I don't fucking, you know, I don't have a goal. You know, I'm just a humble streamer. What up, Sean Eunice? What's up, Josh? I think you misspelled pedo, to be honest with you. So if you're going to call me a pedo, you got to spell it correctly. And I'm not. So thank you very much. Hey, let's hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We got just like a few more minutes, like 5 more minutes we'll go. And then we didn't have any people from the Dabbleverse in here, so we could not talk about the Dabbleverse. Yeah. I mean that was a shitty intro that I had to dig myself out of. Eddie Pepitone is, you know, an LA legend. You know, he sets a very strange energy in the room. He's yelling and screaming. He looks like an unhinged homeless guy. And he told the crowd goodnight, and like the crowd starts to get up and leave, and then Danny, the sound guy's like, "No, Eddie, bring up Earl." So as Eddie gives me some half-ass intro, you know, I mean, the people that were leaving, some just left, and then some stayed and left, and you know, I had to dig out of that hole for about 5 minutes, and then, you know, it was fine. But I always talk about the intro you get. I mean, Chicken Man, where's my Misery Loves Company shirt? I mean, send me a free shirt, baby doll. I mean, I love Eddie, but you know, it was a shitty intro, and he knew there was someone going on after him. I don't know if it was done. I can't imagine it would be done on purpose, but like, you know, I mean, he's always been very cool to me. So, I mean, he actually tried to get me an agent many, many years ago, and I'm glad I didn't get one, because I was not ready to have representation, to be honest with you. So I'll always have love for Eddie, but you know, you really sink or swim on your intro, which is why, you know, I'll give William Montgomery maybe a little bit of rope, because you know, that set he had could have been affected by the intro he got. Maybe the comic before him gave him a shitty intro. If not, maybe there was an MC. I don't know if they were tag teaming, you know, which is comics just bringing the next comic up, or there was an MC. Maybe they gave him a shitty intro. You know, maybe the comic before him was bombing, or the opposite was the comic before him was killing. So, because I'll guess the comic before him didn't do well, because you could see that the second William started, they did not like him. So that would tell me that the crowd was not happy with what they saw before him. So, or it could have been, you know, the comic before him did well, and the MC, if there was an MC, did a few minutes in between and it wasn't good. You know, or they were all there to see Morgan J. So, I will definitely be going to sleep soon. Worst teeth, Eddie or Joey Diaz? I'm going to have to go with Eddie on that one. Yeah, come on, Chicken Man. Give me that MLC shirt to wear. I mean, geez, Trump, he hasn't been very funny lately, I'll be honest with you. I'm about to hit the pillow. Well, I mean, they must have thought he would do well. He was scheduled to do an hour. Now, from what I was told, he did about 11 minutes. So, I mean, Joey is an awesome comic. He's got a great fan base. You know, he's comfortable. obviously you got the Rogan bump, and you know, I think he's content with where he's at in life. Yeah, Joey's always giving advice. Joey is a comics comic, and that usually means you'll never make it because the industry doesn't like you. But Joey has carved out a nice niche. Of course, he got the Rogan bump, which that don't hurt. I don't know what happened to Cedric the Entertainer. I mean, he's on that TV show, The Neighbors or whatever. I mean, I've never watched it, but he's got you got a show on CBS that hasn't been canceled in a couple of years. You're doing all right in life. He probably makes so much money doing that show. Why the hell would you do stand up? It's like Rob Schneider got famous pretty fast from SNL. So why the hell would you want to go to the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville and shuck and jive for the whole weekend when you're on TV making millions? Oh, Joey, yeah. I mean, he wasn't ready. I mean, Shab, didn't have an hour. I would guess at the time of Shab's special, the first special, he might have had 10 minutes, passable 10 minutes. And I knew Shab's manager at the time. He even asked me for advice. He's like, what do we do with him? I'm like, well, you should have thought about that. I said, whatever you do, don't give him a special. He ain't ready. Of course, they gave him a special, but I gave him the best idea. I just have a Brendan Schaub and Friends. He can host it. So you either have Brendan Schaub and Friends with his famous friends like, Santino and Callan and D'Elia at the time, or you have three, not unknown, but three people who could use the bump. Me, Sarah Tiana, and George Perez. And Brendan can just host. If it's a half-hour show on TV is actually 24 minutes, 6 minutes of commercials. So each comic would get, say, 7 minutes. So that's 21 minutes, me, Sarah, and George. And then all Brendan Schaub has to do is maybe 3 minutes of material. So, good night, Karen. It's actually just the daytime. Whatever happened to Ramsey Moore? He died. Not really shocking. I mean, I did a short film with him. It was a Tripoli film. Fuck, I forget what it was called. It was me, Brody, Ramsey, Owen Benjamin, Jason Tebow, Luca Palanca, and Ramsey, I would guess, was about 400 pounds. And it was an unhealthy 400 pounds. Like, there's some wrestlers who are 400 pounds. They look pretty healthy, like Omos and Giant Gonzalez, even though he died. But, he looked pretty in shape. Ramsey was a fat, and I mean loose fat, 400 pounds. So, unfortunately, he passed away. Luca and Vinny, good-looking Italian kid, Vinny something. Eddie Pepitone was actually in it. Steve Byrne was not in it. I took over for Steve Byrne, which is why in this show I'm called, it's called Breaking Her Down. It might be on YouTube, I don't know. Sam Tripoli produced it. Yeah, I mean, D'Elia still plays theaters, to be honest with you. So, listen, at the end of the day, he would probably argue, hey, I wasn't convicted. I was never tried, actually. Forget the conviction. I was never tried. And, it's the same old, same old. I think a lot of these girls had problems. So the defense kind of turned it around on them. It was the same thing with Jeff. Now, the interesting thing was with Callan, that girl did not have problems. She was a very well-adjusted screenwriter / actress, but, it wasn't a money grab because, like I said before, I knew her husband, or know her husband. He's probably the #1 commercial actor of all time. So it wasn't about the money with them. Trust me, this guy probably has more money than Callan. mean, I love Joe DeRosa. He's almost a character more than he is a comic. And Luis Gomez has carved out a nice career. Skankfest and some of the other projects he does. Gas Digital Network. I've never seen him do stand up. I saw him do one roast battle. It was like a warm up roast battle in Montreal, not the TV season, but the season before that, which was like a pilot. He battled Alex Edelman, which may be the worst battle of all time. It just wasn't very good. I mean, both are good comics, but not good roasters. Kenny is not a paid regular at the Comedy Store, so no. Oh, is she doing well in comedy? I don't know. I didn't know she was, to be honest with you. I mean, I love Alice. I think she was funny, or is funny. But, when you go hard in the paint like she does, and I think I even asked her, what's your long game? I mean, she was about ready to be hired at the Comedy Store as a door girl, which isn't the greatest job in the world, but, get you in front of the booker a couple times a week. I mean, being a door person gets you in front of the booker more times than I get in front of her. But she had talked so much shit about Pacino, about Segura and Christina and Santino that half the time your job is to go up to Santino or me or whoever and go, hey, your next girl, they just got the light. Well, how do you think that conversation will go with Alice and Santino? Not very good. I'm a leg guy. Yeah, I mean, DeRosa's very funny. Like, he's just off the cuff, and he's just, he's like the lovable nerd. We had a very good, he was a judge in one of my roast battles, and we had we basically battled each other instead of the person I was battling. I don't directly train my neck, to be honest with you. Thank you, Kevin. All right, kids, we'll go another 4 minutes. And then, to be honest with you, I'm going back to bed. Well, Alice seemed to hone in on these people, and I think, she would report on rumors as almost fact. And I would tell her, hey, you got to be careful, man. You could get sued for some of the shit you're saying. But she went hard, I mean, I remember one time she stood outside the Improv, and then they made her move across the street, and she held up a huge, like, Price is Right sign going, hey, Improv, book better rapist, because D'Elia was there that night. And I remember he walked down the stairs, because that's where the new green room is, and I remember him going like that, and he saw Alice with the sign, and he could just kind of like slinked away. Thank you, Essie. Yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoyed breaking down Williams' performance. I might break down more stand-up performances. It's hard for me to do that because, like I said, I don't like watching stand-up, so that would entail me to watch stand-up. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're hitting a stride in the streams, and yeah, I mean, I do have a big neck, but I don't know. All right, you guys, we'll see you later on tonight. Earl Skakel, over and out. Hit the like and subscribe button, please.